This is a demonstration of doing one-off jobs for Cloud Run apps. So I have a Cloud Run service here, and you'll see that this particular service has some env vars and to connect to the database, and then the Cloud SQL connection. And so let's run a one-off job for this particular service. I have in this container a one-off job that I can run easily where I use those env vars and the Cloud SQL connection. So we can validate that that all works. So the way that we can run this one-off job is just to go click on this button on my one-off Cloud Run repo, and this will take us into Cloud Shell, where we will go in and it will walk us through running the one-off job for that Cloud Run app. So when it launches this, it will take us into a special command. We do have to authorize to make calls on our behalf, and then we're going to pick a region. So let's do it in 18 there, US Central 1. And then we see all of my services. This one is called test container, so that's 78. And then we'll give it a little more information. Where do we want to run the one-off job? I'll do it in US Central 1C. And then I'm going to pick the machine family that I want to run as and the machine type. And then my container entry point is going to be this query.sh, and if we look at my Docker file real quick, looks like that's going to be in source. So we'll say source query.sh, and then I don't need any container args, so we'll just leave that blank. So now what this little service, this little thing running in Cloud Shell is doing is it's going to go start up an instance on if we go look over at our compute engine and go see our compute VMs, it's starting a new compute. There's not that one. I'll start up another one here. Here we go, test container, and then source query sh job. So that's my instance that's starting up. And if we go back to Cloud Shell, then it looks like that instance is started, and now it's going to show us the logs for that instance, where we should see the results of our query sh here, which is just going to connect to the Postgres instance and do a select one. So we should see the output of that here in just a sec as that starts up. So it's using the same container as the Cloud Run service. It's using the env vars and setting up the Cloud SQL connection, all that stuff for you. So there we go. Here we see there's a bunch of logs that are coming from FluentD stuff, but there we can see there's the standard out from running that query.sh, and then it's going to stop that instance for us. So there's a one-off job running for a Cloud Run service.